Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was a Colombian drug lord and narco-terrorist who was at the height of his power in the 1980s and early 1990s. As the head of the Medellin cartel, Escobar was one of the wealthiest people in the world in the late 1980s and early 1990s, net worth of approximately US $30 billion. He is considered to be the most successful drug criminal of all time. Early life. Escobar was born on December 1, 1949, in Rio Negro, Antioquia, Colombia, to a peasant farmer father and a schoolteacher mother. He showed an inclination towards crime and began his criminal career with small-scale activities like street scams. Escobar studied briefly at Universidad Autónoma Latinoamericana of Medellin, but left without graduating. He instead began engaging in criminal activity, selling illegal cigarettes and fake lottery tickets, as well as participating in motor vehicle theft. Entry into the drug trade. In the 1970s, Escobar entered the illegal drug trade, initially smuggling marijuana into the United States. However, he soon recognized the potential for much greater profits by trafficking cocaine. Under his leadership, the Medellin cartel became the dominant force in the global cocaine trade, producing and distributing vast quantities of the drug. Rise to power. Pablo Escobar's ruthless tactics, including violence, intimidation, and bribery, helped him consolidate his power. He gained significant influence in Colombian politics and law enforcement, which allowed him to operate with relative impunity. His control extended to many aspects of Colombian society, earning him both loyalty and fear. Escobar's infiltration into the United States created exponential demand for cocaine, and by the 1980s, it was estimated Escobar led monthly shipments of 70 to 80 tons of cocaine into the country from Colombia. As a result, he quickly became one of the richest people in the world. The Reign of Terror. Escobar's cartel was responsible for numerous violent acts, including bombings, assassinations, and massacres. The most infamous incident was the bombing of Avianca Flight 203 in 1989, resulting in 110 deaths. He was also accused of being behind the assassination of several politicians, judges, and law enforcement officials who attempted to bring him to justice. Manhunt and Escape. As pressure mounted on Escobar from Colombian and U.S. authorities, he went into hiding. He managed to elude capture for years, thanks to a network of safe houses and a dedicated group of loyal associates. His ability to escape law enforcement earned him the nickname, the King of Cocaine. Death. Pablo Escobar's life of crime came to a violent end on December 2, 1993, when Colombian police, with the assistance of U.S. intelligence, located him in a neighborhood in Medellin. During a rooftop chase, he was shot and killed by Colombian police officers. His death marked the end of an era of terror and drug trafficking. Personal life. In March 1976, the 26-year-old Escobar married Maria Victoria Henao, who was 15. The relationship was discouraged by the Henao family, who considered Escobar socially inferior. The pair eloped. They had 2 children, Juan Pablo, now Sebastian Marroquin, and Manuela. In 2007, the journalist Virginia Vallejo published her memoir, Amando a Pablo, Odiando a Escobar, Loving Pablo, Hating Escobar, in which she describes her romantic relationship with Escobar and the links of her lover with several presidents, Caribbean dictators, and high-profile politicians. Her book inspired the movie Loving Pablo, 2017. A drug distributor, Griselda Blanco, is also reported to have conducted a clandestine, but passionate, relationship with Escobar. Several items in her diary link him with the nicknames Coque de mi Rey, My Coke King, and Pola Blanca, White Cock. Notable facts about Pablo Escobar. At the height of its power, the Medellin cartel dominated the cocaine trade, earning an estimated $420 million a week and making its leader one of the wealthiest people in the world. With a reported worth of $25 billion, Escobar had ample money to spend. And he did. His lavish lifestyle included private planes, luxurious homes, and over-the-top parties. In the late 1980s, he reportedly offered to pay off his country's debt of $10 billion if he would be exempt from any extradition treaty. In addition, while his family was on the run in 1992-93, Escobar reportedly burned $2 million in order to keep his daughter warm. Despite his best efforts, however, even Escobar couldn't spend all that money, and much of it was stored in warehouses and fields. According to his brother, about 10% or $2.1 billion was written off annually, eaten by rats or destroyed by the elements. In some cases, it was simply lost. Because of all that, he was the richest criminal on planet at that time. Legacy. Pablo Escobar's life and criminal empire left a lasting impact on Colombia and the world. While some saw him as a Robin Hood figure due to his philanthropic efforts in impoverished communities, his killing was mourned and his funeral attended by over 25,000 people. Additionally, his private estate, Hacienda Nápoles, has been transformed into a theme park. His life has also served as inspiration for or has been dramatized widely in film, television, and in music. His violent and criminal activities caused immeasurable suffering. His story has been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, and films, and his legend continues to captivate public imagination. Conclusion. Pablo Escobar's biography is a dark and complex tale of a man who went from humble beginnings to become one of the most infamous drug lords in history. His criminal empire, violent reign, and eventual downfall remain a significant part of Colombia's history and the global war on drugs. Thanks for watching till the end. If you found the information valuable, then please hit the like button and share with your friends. And if you are new to our channel, then don't forget to subscribe. Till then, be strong and be motivated.